Alright. Alright, now, okay, so now we're good. Alright. Now the chat's up. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something about this light though, because I know it's glaring off my glasses. Got something we're gonna try here. Nope, not enough light. Hang on. All right, that probably will work better. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's one thing bad about glasses, man. You always have glares on. That's a little better though. Yeah. There we go. So what's up, guys? I'm gonna kind of chill for a second and see if I get some people in. This is actually, I mean, it's not my first time streaming. I used to stream back in the day, but I mean, it's my first time since they did this new stuff and uh, my new channel, and I'm getting back into trying to do this stuff. And I usually stream on Twitch because I got so used to it. But then I figured, well, you know, I'm gonna give YouTube another shot. So, um, but I'm gonna give a few people a chance to get on here. See if anybody can get on. Um, and if anybody gets on and starts talking, you know, we'll chill. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm actually playing some Fishing Sim World on the Xbox, which is a very good game. If you haven't got it, it's a very good game. Uh, so um, I'm just chilling. I'm gonna plan on trying to do one of these once a day. It'd be in the evening time, sometime between 7 o'clock and now, or I say 6 o'clock. Cause I work nights, so I try to morning and early afternoon, and then I get up and all. So you know, um, see, like if I take my glasses off now, there's no glares, hardly at all. It's just how it is when you got glasses, man. I sucks. I've always had a problem with that, but no biggie, man. It's all good. Or you know, yeah, I'm gonna start trying to do a few of these at least once a day. I'm gonna try to do one a day, uh, or once every other day. So, um, but yeah. Just checking something out real quick. Okay, cool. I sent a message. I wanted to make sure my chat was working. Um, so, but yeah, my channel. I actually have two YouTube channels. Um, uh, the other one is mainly more of a that helps the glare a little bit. I moved my glasses a little bit. Um, but I have another channel where I do mainly just gaming stuff. Um, but this is all just fishing. Where I'm just going to come on and talk with everybody about fishing stuff, just hang out. Um, I'm not new to fishing. I've been fishing a long time, but there is things that I would like to learn. I'm not a Kevin Van Dam or Bill Dance or anything like that. Um, that's like I just now started using jerk baits not too long ago. You know, and I love them. I never really fished with them. I was always been a just a plain old soft plastic guy or a spinner bait, crankbait. That's it. I never tried to use all the special, these jerk baits and I was never really into the whole rattle traps and all. I stuck with what I knew. You know what I'm saying? I never was a big chick fisherman. Um, chatterbait, none of that stuff. I stuck to what I know. You know what I mean? So, but now I'm learning to use other things. Uh, you know, Chirp baits are really good. I've enjoyed learning them, and I have my preference on my brand and what I use. Of course, everybody has their preferences, um, but me, I tried a few. I've tried a few different brands, and here's the deal that some people got to understand: fishing can be cheap sometimes, and sometimes they can be very expensive. Bass fishing can get very expensive unless you know how to do it right. Um, I'm on a fixed income. I can't just go out like some of these people and buy all this 6 cent stuff and all these expensive things. There's some people out there that can. Don't get me wrong. All the Googan Squad members, Lojo Fishing, who I believe is getting to that membership of Googan Squad, um, they can afford that stuff. Or they may have sponsors. They got sponsors and all that kind of stuff. Some people like me or you, or, whoever, we don't may not have all that money to spend on lures and rods and reels and all that kind of stuff. Um, for example, um, right now, let me grab my rod reel over here because I was out fishing today. Which I'll tell you about my interesting catch. You can go watch it too because I uploaded it. Let's see. Um, you know, there's ways to be cheap on stuff. and still catch fish. Um, right here, I have a medium heavy, 6'6". Okay, bait caster, and it's got a 6-to-1 ratio on gear ratio on the reel. Okay, but this is a Bill Dance series that came out probably back 3-4 years, maybe 4 years ago, something like that. But it's a quantum, and I like quantums. Quantum, if you do it right, you can find really good, inexpensive reels and rods, and I like them. And this one right here, is good for crankbaits, rattle traps, my jerk baits, spinner baits, jatter baits. Um, if I wanted to do just a light Texas rig, setup on it, I could. Nothing real heavy setup as far as plastic fishing, but something lightweight. I could. But it's an all around good reel and a rod. And I mean, this thing brand new cost me back when I bought it, brand new, it was $70 for the rod and reel. It didn't have line on it, but I mean, I got some 16-pound line that was like $12. I paid $83, and I got me a really nice rod and reel and Bill Dance series. Man, just because he has other rod and reels on his channels, I'm telling you, his rod and reels are really durable, man. I've got another one of his too that I can show you in another video. But man, they're really durable. I've never had any problems with his rod and reels. I mean, I've lost fish, but I mean, everybody loses fish on every rod and reel. But I mean, I've never had a problem throwing lures, anything. Uh, they're really durable. I like his series. Another person's series that I like, even though he doesn't come out with them a whole lot anymore, um, is Mike Ecanelli. He's got it. He used to have a series of rod and reels. He had a new one come out, but I didn't get it. But see, all this stuff, like all these Duckett rod and reels that are almost 200 for the rods and another 200 for the reels. I mean, I got to be on a fixed budget. I got to. Not everybody can, whatever. But I mean, I can go out and buy me a good quantum combo like this one for 75 bucks. Spend another $12 online, 13 online. I'm still about at a little over $80, and I could buy 3 or 4 lures, and I can have a rod, reel, line, and 3-4 new lures for $100. I mean, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm trying to promote on my channel. As people think that you got to go out and buy all this expensive stuff, and you don't. I mean, I think the most expensive rod and reel that I have ever bought was a combo, and I paid $110 for it. And I don't even have that one no more. I don't have I'm actually in the process of getting all my stuff back because some things happened, and that I won't discuss. And I'm trying to get my things back, but I try to tell people all the time, you ain't gotta spend a lot of money to enjoy bass fishing. A lot of these people that spend $200, $300 on fishing reels and all this, they're endorsed, man. They got sponsors or they have really good jobs. Okay, that's how it is. I like Lojo from Lojo Fishing. I'll give him a shout out right now. I watch his channel all the time. he's probably, more than likely he's got a couple endorsements, or he's probably got a really good job. I mean, I know he's got to have a good job, because to do this fishing and to have a kid like he does, 2 kids, you got to have a good job. That's like me. I got a kid, and you gotta have a good job if you want to spend really big on fishing. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to. You can buy stuff at an affordable price and go fishing. I mean, it's just, and like another thing, lures. You know, uh, I've never tried one. Okay, and I don't have one because, like I said, I've never tried one. But the Whopper Plopper by Lab Target. I mean, you're talking anywhere from $13 to $16 after taxes. I tie good lines, simple good lines that I've never had problems with. Um, but I'm not going to risk spending $14 on a lure and losing it. Especially if I'm not sponsored. Now if I'm sponsored by Live Target and they're like, here's whatever, go use it on the video. I mean, hell yeah. I ain't paying all that money. But I mean, I'm not gonna spend $15 on a lure and risk losing the money for it. I can't do that. But you know what? There's another reason why I'm not going to. I'll show you. Now, everybody, there's Bass Pro Shops, there's all these dicks and everything out there, and I know everybody's heard of Academy, and I have an Academy right where I live. The nearest, I will say that I'm not too far from Memphis. I am from Arkansas. I do live in Arkansas, but I'm not going to say my city or nothing. But um, I'm not too far from Bass Pro Shops. Pyramid, okay, a little bit, but not real far. But Academy is like right here in my neck of the woods, so I can go there all the time. And I'm not saying that I do these because it's right here. I learned about Academy, and I learned about their brand a long time ago when I used to live in Oklahoma. Okay, but their brand is called H2O. Okay, and I'm telling you, now they do not have any kind of soft plastic stuff, but they have crankbaits, they got jerk baits, they got top water, they've got spinner baits, they've got frogs. The only thing I have not seen that they do not make is like soft plastic stuff and like jigs. Any kind of hard lure, crankbait, whatever, spinnerbait. Now they don't make a chatterbait, of course, but I mean they make spinnerbaits. I think they make a buzzbait. They make really good stuff, and that's a lot of the lures I buy. I buy a lot of H2O stuff, and a Whopper Popper. It makes a lot of splashing noise on the top. Okay, we all know that, and I mean it's cool. But check it out, Academy. Try these, man, because I'm telling you, I love them. I'm actually going to get me a couple more because I think I've only got 2 right now. I think I'm going to get me a couple more. And there's actually Bass Pro Shop makes something like this. I know they do because I've seen it. But this is called the H2O Slush Puppy. Okay, and we all know a plopper. When you throw it out and reel it in, it makes the splash on the top of the water and whatever, like it should. And I'm not downing it. I know it's a good lure. Like I said, I can't spend that kind of money and risk losing money over it. I can't do it. But this is called the H2O Express Slush Puppy. All right, and this is kind of what it looks like. All right, and if you got an Academy, you've probably seen them before. Okay, but it's pretty cool. It's got a propel on the back. All right, and it's got a propel on the front, and then it usually has the little feathers on the back end now, back here on the back hook, and it's so cool because you can fish these just like you do a plopper. You can. I mean, you can just constantly reel it fast or slow, or you can reel it for a couple seconds and then let it stop, and then do it again like a stop and go. You can do anything, and I've caught a lot of topwater fish on these things, a lot of them, and they come in different colors. So I'm telling you, man, if y'all are at an academy, go over to their crankbaits and their heart lures and stuff, and look at their topwaters, and get you one of these slush puppies. All right, it's called a slush puppy, and get you one of them. Because I'm telling you, man, I love them. And they have different colors. They have, I know this is this is the bass color right here, baby bass. Um, and I think I'm in the process of getting my little fishing office together. It's not completely ready yet, but once I get it ready, I'm gonna start doing all my streams in there. The lighting and all will be better in there, and everything else. So, but yeah, man, definitely pick one of these up, man. I mean, it's amazing. Also, um, I'm gonna tell you another bait, top water bait that makes splash that I do really good on, and people are gonna be, "You're crazy, dude. Them things don't." Oh, they work. They work just like any other, or if you know how to use it right. But this is by um, I always have a hard time uh, Heddon, Heddon. I say Heddon. I know it's probably not pronounced that, but I do it. But it's one of their really small, and they make bigger ones too. But it's one of their little propel baits. See right there with the little propeller on the back there. It doesn't have one on the front like the slush puppy, but it's got one on the back. You fish it just like I do that slush puppy there. Catch fish on it. I catch fish on it all the time. And I mean, and what's so cool about this? What's so cool about this? This little bait right here, I paid $2-3 for, and I catch fish on it. So, another one, made by Heddon, the Sarah puppy, Sarah's Poo. Now that can those can kind of get expensive. Um, I watch clearance stuff though, and see, I got this little junior one. I got it on clearance. It was normally $5 or something, and I got it for 3. So, and I actually got a bunch of them too because they were on clearance. So I bought like 3 or 4 of them, and they're really good, man. They work real good around here. Just you know, um, now tell you this. Um, oh, that's Rebel there. That's another brand that I like a lot. That's one of my favorite brands is Rebel. I mean, you can't beat, guys. You can't beat a regular old Rebel Popeye, man. You can't beat them. Dude, I have caught so many bass on a regular old Rebel Popeye. I mean, it's amazing how many fish I have caught on this thing. I mean, it's unbelievable. Another lure that I love by Rebel. guys, this is I'm telling you a secret here. Deep dark fishing secret. Very secret. Top notch. Top secret here. This little lure I'm going to show you by Rebel. You get one of these. Now, do these catch bass? Oh yeah. They catch bass, all right. But they're really mainly for panfish, or trout, you know. But you can't catch bass on them. I caught one that was about 3.5 on one. Okay, different color than the one I'm gonna show you. But Rebel makes it. And now you can find the small ones now. You can't find the big ones anymore. Unless you get on eBay or something like that, or you find one somewhere lucky. You get lucky and find one somewhere because you can't really find them anymore. So they are made by Rebel, and they are called the Rebel Crick Hopper. Okay, and it basically just looks like a regular grasshopper. This is an actual cricket color, which I know we don't have a lot of light right now, so you really can't see the color. But it's just like a little cricket / grasshopper crankbait, and it's got the two little treble hooks. Bass Pro Shops makes a brand too. Actually, I got one of the Bass Pro Shops right here. That's Bass Pro Shops brand. Okay, that's kind of a bluish and yellow there. Okay, they make them too. Okay, that's their series of them. Oh, let me. Okay, but I prefer the Rebel ones. So my favorite color is yellow, and I've got a couple of them. But these things are really awesome, man. I've caught a lot of bass on them. I caught a lot of big bluegill on them. I've caught a lot of trout. A lot of stuff, man. They're really cool. But if I wanted to tell y'all, get y'all to understand how cool these baits are, get it from bluegill fishing. If you got a bluegill spot, or you know a pond or something that's got bluegill, or a stream, that's got bluegill in it, dude, get one of these. I'm telling you, you have. Or if you like trout fish, I'm telling you, trout will bite them. They'll bite them. If you got a current, if you got a good current somewhere, okay, throw it out there where it's pushing against the current, and you don't have to reel. Just reel a couple seconds to get it going, and just let it sit there and let it fight against the current. Dude, trout will come up and nail it all the time, man. That is my favorite. I have two favorite trout lures, and they're both crankbaits. Believe it or not. And I've got another one right here. I've got the other one right here with me. It's the Crick Hopper, and they're both made by Rebel too. I'm telling you, I like Rebel, man. I can't help it. Rebel Crick Hopper, and I know people have seen these. Oh man, I didn't realize my line was still on that last time I used it. Always clip your lines, guys. I guess I didn't clip that the last time I done it, but it's a little Rebel weed crawl. I know y'all seen them before, but yeah, those are my favorite trout baits, man. And a lot of times I find current, that's flowing pretty good. I just throw it out there, reel it a couple, maybe a second, and let it get going, and then I just let it sit there, and just let the current take it. And man, they'll trout, even if there's not one right there, and there's one that starts swimming by, they'll love it, man. They'll come up and nail it like every time, man. And now and I'll tell you a trick that I do for the bass on the Crick Hopper. I don't do it for the bluegill because you don't really have to. And you don't have to do this for bass. I mean, you can just reel this like a crankbait and the bass will hit it. I actually use this like a jerkbait when I bass fish with it. Like a floating jerkbait. Because this thing doesn't go real far under. If you reel it real fast, it may go like a foot. Okay? If you reel it real slow, it stays right under the surface like a top water. Basically. With the spawn coming up, pre-spawn, spawn time, summertime, I love throwing this thing for bass. I catch bass on it. I mean, I get light line. I get my light line and my little spin combo, and I just put it on there and I throw it out and I twitch it just like a top floater jerkbait. I reel it down just for a couple seconds and then I start jerking, let it sit, and just start jerking it. And I start using it like a little jerkbait. Bass can't stand it, man. God, they can't. That's my secret. If you don't believe me, get one and try it. Y'all will like them. Let me put that back in there. Favorite lure when fishing, or no, favorite color. Of course, it depends on the water. But really not to me. I mean, here's the deal. I understand that you got your whole stuff about the colors, and you got to use the the bright colors and murky water, or use more of whatever and the stain and all that stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now. I mean, I've been fishing since I was 6 years old, and I've caught fish on every type of water on all different kinds of colors. I mean, I think in a way it does matter in some sense. It does, but in others it don't. I think you can catch fish with any color lure any time. It helps. It does help if you use the right color for it. But I mean, like they say that you're not supposed to use a real bright color in clear, just pure clean water. But I mean, I have, and I've caught fish. I mean, they say not to use dark colors when it's sunny out. Use something that's real bright that reflects off the sun. But I mean, I use blue and black and all that during sunny weather, and I've caught fish plenty of times. So I think fish is just a preference thing, man. Everybody's got all this stuff about colors and all that stuff, man. But I just, I just fish. I just fish, man. If I just go out, I pick some lures that I want to try out, and I throw them out, and I have a good time. I'm not I love to fish. It's my life, guys. I love to fish, but I don't take it. How can I say this? I don't take it so serious like some people do. I mean, like me, I'm a budget man. I'm a budget fisherman. That's who I am. I don't spend a lot of money in fishing. I don't. I don't spend a lot on rod and reels. I don't spend a lot on lures. I don't go out here and buy all these $10 to $15 lures or these 150 to 200 over sometimes $300 reels and rod. I don't do it. I can't afford stuff like that. But You don't have to. Simple as that. You don't have to. I mean, Zoom is one of the cheapest companies that make soft plastics, and I have caught more bass on Zoom products than anything. Anything. I mean, I've done tried the Guggen baits. I've done tried them. I've tried some of them. I just can't catch fish with them. I mean, I may be doing something wrong, whatever. I don't know. Guggen is just a brand name, just like everything else. And I'm not down on any of those guys. I watch their videos. I do. I really like One Rod One Reel. Dude, I watch his videos more than any of them. But and really, I'm gonna be honest with you. And if he ever watches this video and hears this, I don't like him being part of the Guggen Squad. I really don't. I have never thought that One Rod One Reel fits in with that crew. I've always thought that One Rod One Reel has done better on his own. I mean, that's just my opinion. He may do it for some of the endorsements, but me, when he used to do a lot of his videos by himself, and then after he left the Guggen Squad and got back on his own again, and he went and fished with people like Bama Bass, and he was on his own again doing his own stuff. He reminded me a lot of me. I really think he's the type of guy where he should be on his own. I really do. Not down in the Guggen Squad or anything. The rest of those guys, just fantastic. They're like a big family, And I think Lojo will fit right in with them, and I think that's what they're getting ready to do. But dude, he fits right in with them, and I like Lojo. I watch all his stuff. And I'm actually going to be starting to put some of their channels up here because I have no disrespect to Guggen Squad. I think it's amazing what they're doing. I wish I could get my own stuff going. And one of these days I might. I've been talking to a friend and we've been considering it. But like I said, I'm just not a fan of their baits. I just don't have, even their spinner baits and their jerk baits and all that. I've tried it, because I get mystery tackle pots every month. I get some of their lures in there. I don't really. And another thing, their lures are expensive. I mean, you got to spend at least $8 to $10 on a crankbait or jerkbait or spinnerbait. I mean, and they're really nice. They made them look really cool. They're top notch. I'd hate to spend that money and go out and lose one of them damn things. Shit. Oh, excuse me. It's actually not a friendly thing anyway, but. Damn, man. I mean, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that money. So, so I stick with what works for me. That's the thing you gotta understand about fishing if you're new. Okay, or understand something about me. I fish with what I know works and what works for me. I've never had a problem with Zoom plastics. I catch fish on them all the time. Okay? Man, let me take this off and show you one of my favorite things by them. It's the Zoom Speed Crawl. That's what it looks like right there. That's a watermelon red color, which is my favorite all-time color, by the way. And right behind it, very close, would be Jumbo. See that? Jig. Watermelon red. I love it, man. I love that color. But that is a Strike King. It's another company I like. Some of their stuff can be high, but some of their stuff can be cheap too. Um, this was, I think, $3.50 jig by Strike King, and it's a little finesse type jig. But check this out. This is what I'll do. We all know we gotta add trailers to our jigs. You can't tell me that don't look good. That is cool. I will get a jig. And I will get that Sim Crawl, because that Sim Crawl got so much action, man. You throw it out, reel it real slow. Oh man, them claws there working in the water, man. It's awesome. I love that little bait. And I'll just, my favorite thing to do with this. And see, here's the deal. Here's something else. I never had luck fishing with a jig, slow, jigging it and catching stuff. I've just never had luck. I've tried. I've thrown around stumps, thrown around brush piles, yeah, sometimes a fish here or there, but I'm gonna tell you, when I've had more production on jig fishing is getting a finesse jig like this one. And I'll do it. Just throw it out there or flip it by that stump. Be back far enough where I can just throw it past the stump. Don't throw it right by the stump. I throw it past the stump. And I give it a couple seconds to get to the, a few seconds to get to the bottom where I'm at. Dude, I drag it. And there's people that drag it. I'll drag, and as I'm dragging, I'll pop it up. And then drag, and then pop it up. And then drag, and then pop it up. And then drag, and pop it up. And then drag, and then pop it up. That's how I get a lot of my hits on jigs. I mean, fishing the bottom. I mean, I hardly never get anything slow. And I know that's what you're supposed to do, like in the wintertime. But when it comes to that type of presentation, really slow, Carolina rig or Texas rig, just real slow in wintertime, I'll show you what kind of plastic or what kind of lure I've had success with more than anything. I'll show you. And you can't beat it. Not even a jig can. I don't care what anybody says. How? Oh, how? Oh, I thought I had some with me, but I don't think I do. So I'll just use some of these for an example. I'm streaming. I'm live. You probably didn't know. Sorry. That was my fiance. She didn't know I was probably on. Okay. So, 3 things that I like to fish on bottom during the wintertime or when I have to fish slow if a cold front comes and messes them all up. This is just my preference, guys. Okay. I don't think anything beats just a regular old plastic worm. Don't matter what color, okay? Whatever color works for you that time of the day and the water and whatever you want to do. So just put it on a little small Texas rig style, rig it up Texas style, rig it up Carolina rig, whichever way you want to do it. And I'll either throw a worm, a regular old plain, anywhere from 4-inch to 7-inch worm. I really don't do the big stuff during the wintertime. And I don't have one with me. Senkos or young dingers. Okay. Senkos or young dingers. Okay. Worms and Senkos and young dingers. It's the same thing, but we'll just say Senkos. That's the things I use during the wintertime. I'll either Texas rig them, or I'll put it on a Carolina rig and just take my time, let it sit on the bottom, kind of twitch up and down like some people would do a jig. I catch fish, man. That's how I catch my fish a lot in the wintertime. I don't have real good productivity on jigs unless I'm doing it the way I told y'all I did it. Drag, pop, then let it sit, and drag, pop, then let it sit. That's how I get my hits on the jig in the wintertime. Now, if I throw a jig out in the summertime, let it go, and then just jigging it up, I get hits. It's weird, guys. I know it's weird. I mean, maybe I'm doing something wrong. No, man. I think just depends on who you are and what you like to do, man. And what does best for you. I do what's best for me, and I catch fish. So, but guys, I know I didn't get a lot of people on. I think I had one person get on. I saw, and then they got off or something. I'm new to this again. I'm trying to get back into this again. I'm going to be trying to do a stream like this once every day, or at least once every other day. Like I said, I'm getting my little office together right now. Once I get it, I'm going to start doing my streams and stuff, going live and all in there, talking to you guys. I'm going to be I'm waiting on my tax money. I don't know if you guys are. I'm planning on getting me a GoPro, and I'm still planning on hoping that I might get into this tournament coming up at the end of the month, depending on how it goes with the virus and everything else. But as soon as I can get my tax money in to get this GoPro, I'm going to have some fishing videos too. Really good fishing videos on the channel. So, but guys, make sure you go check out the video that was uploaded earlier. Did something pretty interesting. Something happened to me that's never happened to me. But I'm going to have to go because I got to be at work here in about 40 minutes. So I got to get ready. But I appreciate it. If you're watching this, give it a like. And make sure you subscribe so we can hang out. And I can learn some fishing stuff from y'all maybe. I like to learn new things. I like to talk to people about fishing. So... so let's talk. Let's get to know each other. So if you're watching, just hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you next time on the next stream tomorrow night. So later, guys.